So the other day I was in town and I, found this beautiful water bottle and I was like, damn, that looks cute. It was sparkly and it had more than 3 colors. Do you know what came to mind when I saw that bottle?
Yeah, LGBTQ. LGBTQ.
And I was like, oh my god, so I can't buy such a beautiful cat because the fear of getting judged, and every time I see those colors or those many colors, like that time I saw the bottle, I was like, LGBTQ. Hey, what's up y'all, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Winnie So, and welcome again and again and again and again. If you are new here, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, that button down there, yeah, subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified when I post a video. Now today I have a sole topic, and it's sort of a reaction to what is happening in the country right now on the matters LGBTQ. LGBTQ, yeah, the whole thing that is happening in the country right now. So the president, Jana, he came out to say that we cannot condone this, even though we respect the Supreme Court and other leaders, Raila Odinga, Kalonzo Musyoka, even church leaders came out to condemn. I mean, church leaders were there since the day the Supreme Court passed, that ruling of authorizing NGOs to register the LGBTQ people in the country. Let me tell you. And now we have our own president, East African president from Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who signed the LGBTQ bill into law. Now, if you will be practicing LGBTQ in Uganda, you will be going to jail for life. Yes, in life imprisonment. I don't know if you watched the clips, man, but wow, people are admiring this guy, man. They're just, for once, you're in support of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. And I did a video about a while back on LGBTQ during the Ezra Chiloba's whole saga and all that. Not Ezra Chiloba, sorry. Oh my God, Edwin Chiloba, the guy who was killed, the fashionista. Yeah. And you know that I do not support LGBTQ at all. I mean, I'm a God-fearing Christian, all right? So there's no way I'm going to be supporting that, all right? It goes against the natural laws of God, all right? So if you are LGBTQ and you're watching this, you might as well go to another channel that favors whatever you support. Now let's listen to Andrew Tate.
What I am anti is propagating your worldview on other people's children. If you're gay and you can't have kids, why do you now believe it's your right to go to other people's kids and tell them how to think? If you've decided that the type of sex you want to have will prevent you from procreating, that's your decision, right? You've decided that having sex with women isn't worth it for you. You don't want to have children. You want to have sex with men. Fine, your decision, and you're entitled to it. That does not give you the entitlement to go to other people's families who did decide to have children and raise them and try and program their children. Leave the kids alone. You can be as transgender as you like. Don't come talk to my kid about it. That's my child. I will program my child with my worldviews. I raise them. I pay for them. They're my kid. They're not your kid. And they're not the government's.
That's right. I don't know why your people from the LGBTQ community are advocating to be recognized in the country. I mean, it's a private issue, right? It's things that you do behind doors, right? And we are also other humans who are heterosexual. I mean, attracted to men and attracted to women, opposite gender. And we are not coming out to say, you know what, we need to be recognized. I mean, yeah, it's natural, but that's behind closed doors. Let it remain closed doors. We don't want to know what you'll do, okay? We don't want to know at all. I mean, the Constitution says in Kenya that, a man or a woman is allowed to marry someone from the opposite sex. Opposite sex, that's the word, opposite sex. Yeah, so I think it's illegal in Kenya. I think it's illegal. And it should be illegal. I mean, What were they thinking, man? Was it because of the money that was given by, whoever came in the country last weekend? I want to get to the video that, I want to react to today. And this is a video by the Archbishop of the Anglican Church in Kenya, or Lesser Pete's. And this is what I want us to listen to. It's I won't listen to all of it, but I'll just reiterate on what he was talking about. Let's go.
And have allowed Lgbtq to be registered as an NGO in this country. One of the questions I asked the Chief Justice, because I called her personally, and I asked yesterday in the media, when an association is registered, the articles of associations are clear, because they spell out what that association is going to be. If you register a football club, we all know they are going to play football, isn't it? If you register a circle, we all know that they are going to lend money and keep credit for people and help people acquire loans. And that's what their articles of association will spell out. And I asked the Chief Justice, and I'm asking Kenyans, what are the articles of association of LGBTQ? Well, we all know that they promote homosexuality, and I asked the Chief Justice, is homosexuality no longer a crime? She says it is a crime. Then how do you legalize people who are going to promote the crime? Then I asked her the second question. Now that you have registered them, using the article that Kenya has freedom of association, when bandits in West Pokot want to register a bandit association, are you going to register them?
That's the big question right there. When bandits in West Pokot and Turkana and Samburu and Marsabit and wherever else, they want to register their own association, are you going to register them? Yeah, because they're also humans, right? Right? And we are talking about human rights, right? And we want to be inclusive, and we register these people from LGBTQ. Are we going to do the same? Or is we have other intentions? I'm glad he reached out to the judiciary and talked to them about the whole decision that they made on Saturday, which came as a shock to Kenyans because we did not expect this. I mean, how could this even happen in our country? Yeah, we have this image as a country that we are a prayerful nation. So why are we going against the laws of God? Why? Because there's no other way you can argue this. You can say she's religious, blah blah. But this is the answer. This is against the laws of nature, against the laws of God. I mean, God created Adam and Eve. He didn't create Adam and Steve. No. We were here to help each other as a man and a wife. And that means a man and a woman, not a man and a man or a woman and a woman. And let's continue listening.
When Al-Shabaab want to be registered as an association, are we going to register them? Or Mongiki or any other outlawed group? These are the questions we must ask ourselves as a Christian family. This attack is not...
And it does not only apply to Christians. It also applies to other, religions like Muslim, and the Muslim culture, it's haram. It's haram to have, people cohabiting between, or among themselves is the same gender, It's haram and it's punishable by death. So it does not only apply to Christians or Muslims. It actually applies to all humanity. It's wrong, so wrong, and I'm not in support of it. And all I can say is that, man, Kenyans came through, bro, when the Ruto was silent, because it's been silent since Saturday, and people were just calling upon him to, to exercise, to exercise this sort of freedom of or association that was legalized by the Supreme Court for NGOs, to register these persons. I'm sure you all saw the clips, and if you didn't see, just yeah, just go on Twitter and check them out. And I'm like, yani somebody can speak like that to our president, to our own president. Yani that's where the freedom of speech imefikia, huh? Because I'm like, okay. At the same time, I understand, because this is a very critical situation. We can actually be calling unto ourselves the wrath of God, upon this nation, instead of, people being calling on revival to the nation, and this is just bringing destruction to our country. So I am not in full support. If you fear God, why are you in LGBTQ if you fear God? That's the big question. Subscribe, guys, and make sure that you like this video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this topic, because it's a very sensitive topic, per se. And all I can say is that let God have mercy on us. And I hope this whole judgment or ruling that was made by the Supreme Court is reversed. Yeah, we don't allow that. In fact, it would be better if we emulated our Ugandan sisters, yes, and made this thing illegal. It should be illegal. If you want to do your own things, you do your own things, Do them in private, but don't impose, don't impose. This is the whole thing. Y'all want to impose this thing on us. Like, do you have to accept you? No, we don't. Just because I don't agree with what you're practicing doesn't mean that that you have to come to me and say, oh, make it into law. Like, just do your thing, but just don't impose and don't try to influence other people into whatever shenanigans you're getting to. Okay? Now, like this video and comment. Let me know what you think and subscribe. Bye.